me try that once and give the solution on it. Right. See there, the program is available to you already. Check branch. Check branch. Validate roll number, student result, and main class. Student main class. Now this one I am converting into exception handle. You have to observe it. Already the program is with you already. This program is running already. So let me run this. Enter the name sum Raj, branch sum CS. So through if condition it is coming already. Invalid branch, but same message should come through catch block. Same message must come through catch block. Raj, CSE, roll number 123. Invalid roll number must come through catch block. Raj, CSE 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Roll number not matched with branch. The message should come through catch block. So all these messages must come through catch block. So Raj, branch CSE 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Here 0, 5. then marks 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90. Anyway, that above 3 messages, I'll convert into catch block first. Then I'll concentrate on subject marks. Okay, right. See there, I'm converting into try catch. Exception handling is nothing but the difference between structured programmer and object-oriented programmer. Your structured programmer means C developer will write more number of if-else conditions. If, else, if. For us, that if, else if will not be there. So, one condition directly transferring the control to catch block. Less number of if-else blocks will be there for us, actually. We never use more number of else block because exception handling is there. Now, first convert this program into exception handle, check branch. How to convert this program into exception handle? Sir, when the control comes to default here, like this, the first step is extends from exception is the first step. Second one, whenever you are handling the exception in the subclass, normally, the normal rule is taking one parameterized constructor and passing the message to parent class. Now, whenever the exception is from subclass, take one more constructor here because two objects are created like this. Now, don't use any Boolean return type. You take it as in void because when the exception handling comes, that less number of code should be minimized. Don't take that variable, don't return it. No needed. So remove this k value. K value. So inside this verify method, we are having try catch, end of try and catch. Inside the try, the switch will be there. Inside the try, the switch will be there. This is switch. If CSC, triple EC, OK. If not matched, control will come to default. Here default means exception. Yes or no? If the branch is not there, the control will come to default. Default means exception. Exception means create object for the class. So check branch. Check branch. Branch CB is equal to new check branch. Branch. Here you can say invalid branch. I am putting a message as invalid branch. After creating object, throw CB. Now control will come to this catch block. CB. Now we are performing throw CB because the control should come to main class. So we are calling it as rethrowing. Here I must add throws check branch. Check branch. Now this is the exception handling class now. Now when the branch is not there, control will come to default. Create object for the class. While object creation, pass exception message as parameter, throw the reference, control will come to catch block, again rethrow it. Then the control will go to method call. So concept. Control will come to method call. Can you see the method call? Of course, this boolean k not there, type mismatch. But actually, here exception is there. If I remove this, exception will come out. Right. I converted this check branch to exception. The same way, validate roll number. Validate roll number means your roll number matching with the branch or not. So for this, step 1 here. Extends from exception. Take one constructor here. Public validate roll number. Public validate roll number of string message super of message. Now remove this boolean, take it as void. Now here remove this. Now write here try catch. Here try and catch. Keep the total code inside. Now here this branch based on the code CSC triple EC will come here. Branch not equal to null if BR equals to null. This is not equal to. When the branch, if it is branch modified, one minute. Now I'll reconstruct. Now branch and code. Now suppose this branch is, this code not available here. If it is not available here, branch will be null. Yes or no? The branch will be null. So if that branch branch equal to null, that is exception. This also exception. That is exception. If branch equal to null, how null? The code not available here, branch not modified, it is null. If it is null, create object for validate roll number, some VRN is equal to new validate roll number of here branch branch, sorry, roll number not matched with branch, not matched with branch. Now throw VRN, control will come to validate roll number VRN. Here throw VRN. This is rethrowing. Here I must add throws validate roll number. This is, suppose here branch is modified. When the branch is modified, this branch is equal to this or not. You have to check it. For this, if that branch branch dot equals of BR, not BR. If it is not equal to, means branch not matched means false will come. I'll make it as true. This is exception. Now same, this code is recorded here. Look here. The meaning is, suppose here I brought a CSE. Here code is 04. Now BR will be CSE, code 04. 04 means ECE. CSE is not equal to ECE, no? Right. Now what happened? ECE dot equals of CSE. False it is. False means I'll make true and I'll raise the exception as a concept. So if branch is equal to null also exception, this also exception. The point. Now I converted check branch into exception handle, validate roll number into exception handle. Student result, you don't touch anything. You keep as it is. Go for main class. This is main class. See there. Roll number not matched with branch. Already exception, no? Of course, invalid roll number, invalid branch. So these two I converted into exception or not now, right? So else blocks not needed actually. So for this, sir, this condition not needed. Not needed. And this is not needed. If not needed, invalid branch. Where is that invalid branch? This else condition not needed. I removed. Now, here, this one. Z is equal to this one. This one. Invalid roll number not matched with branch. Roll number not matched with branch. This one. Roll number not matched with branch. See there, exceptions will come. Here one exception, unhandled exception type, check branch. Unhandled exception type, validate roll number. The exceptions are coming from two classes. Observed or not now? We have to bring all the exceptions to main class. So for this, I am writing the total code in the try catch. Try catch. End of try. Now the total code from here to here. The total code from here to here. The total code. See, the total code I cut it. Only try catch is there or not now? Inside this try, I'll keep the code. The total code is in the try now. The total code is in the try. And this is finally. See there. One exception is coming here now. Verify. Check branch. Check branch. Branch CB. Now, system dot out dot println CB dot get message. Now, one exception I am handling here. One more exception available here. Unhandled exception type array. For this, catch. Catch. Validate roll number VRN. Here. System dot out dot println VRN dot get message. Now, the two converted into exception handle. One is check branch, one is validate roll number. Both converted into exception handle. Now, let me run it whether it is working or not. So, Raj. Branch CS. Answer is coming now. Now the answer is coming from catch block. So many people are confused in core Java. Sir, if else conditions are there, why exception handling? That only biggest question to the student. They will not understand that actually. When you go to C language now and C++, these trainers will train more selection statements, more iterative statements, more branch. That only will be there. If you go to C batch, what will be there? Your teacher will be concentrating on huge formats. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this, almost 35 formats, I think. Kishore sir book I seen. 35 to 36 formats he trained. So, that many formats they'll train. Means they'll concentrate much on iterative. Right? And they'll give some application format in selection also. If else, nested if, like this. They'll train very huge here. C trainers and C++ trainers. This they call it as logical programming. That concept is logical programming concept. Logical programming means that only. Knowing about selection, iterative and so on. But we are not logical programmers. We are object-oriented programmers. That point the student don't know. We are object-oriented programmers. For you, this much of huge things no need to write. Instead of, see, I removed all if conditions now. Observe or not now. I removed if else or not now. At last, if I in my object-oriented, no need to write this much of conditions. Of course, to pass one test, you are a freshers. Whenever you want written test, you must read them and come. No choice. Only for passing the test only, not for working. Sir, I learned 35 formats and came to market. Formats not available in the market. I practiced almost 40 formats. I by-headed and came to this industry. Formats will not be there in the market. Formats are only for logical programming to test your mind capacity. That's all. Very fastly you are imaginating or not, you are practicing. That's all. But they are not applicative points. They are not applicative points. Now when you come to object-oriented, this much of use conditions not needed today. I removed if-else's. I am taking one condition. If the condition is true, I am transferring the control to catch block. What is the advantage now? When the control comes to catch block now, project, and if you take one project, any project you take user registration. Always I'll say that point, user registration. Their registration will be there. Login will be there. The user, whenever he want, he can see the profile. Whenever he want, he can edit the profile. If not, he can log out. If we take this project, almost 11 to 12 dot class files will be running in the background. That many programs running in the background, when the disturbance comes, how to handle it? Means, in exception handling, they said, your object-oriented programmer means small pieces will be there here and there. Object forms. Whatever the disturbance occurring here and there, all move to one main component. Now they came to one main component. The two exceptions, demo purpose. One is check branch. One is validate roll number. Whatever the exceptions available in the check branch and validate roll number, the exceptions will come to main class. The exceptions are coming to main class or not? No, see, coming to main class. So when they are coming to main class, what happened now? This main class, I can convert into UI mix now. User interface technology code, I can write it. In the future, that only. Through that UI code, I can send the data to web browser. Whenever I want to send the data to web browser, first the message must be in the catch block first. From the catch block only, we move the message to the web browsers. Because of this reason, object-oriented programming, backbone, exception handling. No need to write huge number of conditions. If we check our core Java books also, only small touching we do. If conditions, this small touching only. Like C trainer, we never write. We never write a huge logical coding, we never write it. C trainer different. C trainer do not have object oriented. C trainer do not have object oriented. He has only logical programming. 100% he concentrate on logical programming. Because of this reason, how many technologies came also? C language only. Because C language has a logical programming structures. If we take anything and other than C language, if we take it, if we take our Java, if you want Java, it is object-oriented programming. Means you must know logical programming, you must know object-oriented programming. Not only object-oriented programming, you must know database interaction, you must know network interaction, you must know file interaction, you must know any other server interaction. These many things are available in your syllabus, where you will concentrate on logical programming. You had a less time here or not now. But your gateway is this only. Whenever you want to open one gate, this only. Means written test is here only. Working is here. Working is here. Written test is here. So, student has to practice this for written test. Practice this for survival. Survival means remaining years, how I can survive. Means that one. When you are in the part of survival, your exception handling is a backbone for object-oriented programmer. What you have to do in the real-time market. Many subclasses will be there. In that subclass exception came means move that exception to the main class. For demo purpose, today two subclasses are there. Check branch, validate roll number. From there, exceptions came to main class. That is the demo. Exception came to main class. Why students are confused means whether I should prepare this as or whether I should prepare this as or. That only confusion. That only confusion. Student will feel that I should prepare this or I should prepare this because students are not ready with this, not ready with this. Both you have to do now. One for entry, one for survival. Your 100% placement examination. One examination came, no? 16th. That examination pattern is what? And prove yourself in the subject, not in the entry gate. Our exam in this room, one examination is not for entry gate. Prove yourself in the subject. Come to 100% placement. Here we will train this. That only concept. That only concept. Our rooms are not this. Our rooms are this. So there is 100% placement examination. That examination will contain core Java, advanced Java, Oracle. Not logical, not analytical, that all not there, no. Right. So here by using this subject, you'll write one exam and you'll go for 100% placement. In 100% placement, they'll train all this again. Again, they'll prepare you how to crack the examination for one company. Again, they'll prepare for 40 days. Here, we are learning subject, writing program and going there. Part of subject in object oriented. Object oriented. Your exception handling is the backbone. Without exception handling, code not there. But when you come to advanced Java, we write it try catch. We never touch it. Because if we touch exception handling, it is the biggest sector. Because we written try catch. Yeah, what is that? E dot print stack trace. We completed JDBC and entered into servlet. Again in the servlet ending and JSP, we are going to touch it. Whenever we touch in the JSP, their MVC project will be there. In that MVC project, wherever the exception raised, the exception should come to one centralized controller. On that day, you must remember this concept there. That's the theory. So finally, the exceptions are here. Let me run and check your branch also once. So Raj, branch CSE, roll number 123. Roll number not matched with branch. Actually, it should be roll number invalid should come, no? Invalid roll number should come because length is there, no? Right. Anyway, Raj 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. Here 04. Invalid branch. I written the text wrongly. Here invalid roll number. Here roll number not matched with now here Raj CSE 120. Invalid roll number. Now Raj CSE 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. Okay, it's working. See there, the two exceptions I converted. Check branch and validate roll number I converted. In the main class now here. Roll number length is there now here. Roll number length. This one I am converting into exception. Here I am converting into exception. Roll number if it is not equal to 10. The roll number not equal to 10, exception. I removed that else block also. You cannot find else blocks in this program. All are converted into catch blocks. Now, of course, this is different. While loop different. I not touched while loop. Now, roll number length not equal to 10, you have to handle the exception. For this, main class extends from exception, main class, student, main class, string, message, super of message. When the roll number not equal to 10 now, create object for student main class SMC is equal to new student main class. Now here, invalid roll number. Here, throw SMC. Whenever I throw SMC here, catch block, student main class SMC. Here, system dot out dot println so this also I converted into exception. That else block also I converted into exception. CSC 120th. So finally, how many exceptions? Check branch, validate roll number, student main class. This is for branch not matched with roll number. Sorry, this is invalid branch. This is branch not matched with roll number. This is invalid roll number. 3 catch blocks I written. Right. Now I'll go for while loop here. Can you see invalid marks is there? No? Yes or no? Right. I must convert that into exception. Whenever I want to convert into exception now, this one. Here. Observe carefully. In this while loop, I am writing try catch. Like this, we can write any number of try catches means you can write it. I am writing try catch inside the while loop. I am writing here. This total code I am keeping inside. The total code I am keeping inside. The total code I kept inside. Now look here. Whenever the subject marks less than 0, greater than 100, I am converting into exception. So exception means create object, throw the reference. Create object for whom now? Sir, here. Create object for student main class SMC is equal to new student main class. Writing. This is invalid marks. So invalid marks message came now there. Throw SMC. Now whenever I say throw SMC, control will come here now. Student main class SMC. When the control is coming to catch block, continue is not needed. Now I'll speak one word to you. We never use a continue. In Java, we never use a continue. But I written one program to explain that continue, but we never use a continue because for the exception handling is there. Directly we can move the control to catch block. Continue we never use. In interview also they will not ask continue. If it is a core Java interview, they will not ask it. If it is a C flavored interview, they'll ask it. Right? The control came to here. So here you can say system dot out dot println here SMC dot get message. Now whenever control is coming to catch block, invalid marks, you must write I minus minus, no? You must decrement the iteration or not now. Do you remember this logic available with you? When the control comes to catch block, you must decrement it. Whether it is working or not, let me cross check. Branch CSE 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 0, 5, 90, 190. See that it's working. 1 minute. Subject mark 1 should come, no? Here, enter the subject marks 2 should come, no? Right. You can write I minus minus here only. Raj CSE 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. 5, 90, 190. Getting no? Again coming 1 minute. One minute. I is equal to 1. 1 less than 6. Subject mark 1 here. Okay. 1. Here I entered 90 now. 90. I plus plus. It is 2. I entered 190 here. 2. 190 means this is true. I minus minus. Only one I minus minus is there, no? First I'll remove this. Name Raj, CSE 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0 0 5 90 190. It is decrementing. It is skipping and coming as 2. Okay. Raj, CSE 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0 0 5 90 190 78 90 123. Anyway, it is coming in order 1 2 3 4 5 6. It is coming. Okay, right. Now, here you can take I minus minus, you can take. Raj, CSE 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0 0 5 90 190. Again reading subject 2 now. That is our target. Okay, right. So 90 minus 12. Reading subject 3. Well, 89. So fail. Now look here, see the logic. I is equal to 1 now. 1 less than or equal to 6. Enter the subject 1. I entered 90. I plus plus. It became 2. For the second subject it became 2. 90 less than 0 false. 90 greater than 100 false. No disturbance. 90 greater than or equal to 0. 90 less than false. Total marks is equal to 90. Okay, right. It is running correctly. So this catch block is not executed because exception not there. End of loop. I is equal to 2 now already. So 2 less than or equal to 6. Subject 2 now. I entered 190. I entered. Whenever I entered 190 now, 190 greater than or equal to greater than 100. True no? True means exception. So create object, throw MSC. The control will come to catch block directly because exception is there. These are not executed. When exception is here, message is coming invalid marks. I minus minus. I minus minus already incremented to 2 now. I decremented to 1 now. Again, I is equal to 1 only. Understood this point or not now? Sorry, this is 2. One minute. This already became 2 no? Here 2 already. Already this is 2 now. This became 3 actually. This became 3. Now I minus minus it become 2 again. So when the exception comes, control is coming to catch block. In interview they'll ask a question. Where you will use continuous statement? Continuous statement not there for us. Continuous statement to skip the data. Already exception handling is skipping the data. Exception handling means directly control is going to catch block. It is skipping all the statements and going to catch block directly. So continue requirement will not come. The theory. So finally, we converted this program into exception. One exception is from check branch. One exception is from validate. Two exceptions from student main class. Student main class. Sir, why you written 2 times now? This catch block is inside the loop now. Because I am repeating the loop now. I written the try catch inside it. Sir, like this I can write try catch means yes, without violating the rules of language, you can write the structure inside the while loop, inside the if loop, you can write it. No restriction, you can write it. The points. So these are the points. Now this program is converted. Now I attached one or two programs to you. In that programs you've seen at the rate of suppress warning I added. Have you observed that in the document? All of you observed? Right. So without adding that also answer is coming now. Without adding this also answer is coming. See, in your document only I added, but here not there. Sir, what is that at the rate of suppress? Make a notes now. This program, very confused program I written. You suddenly you cannot catch that program. So again you have to observe it with your background notes and 2 or 3 programs. Again you have to review that program once, how try catches added. So here example program, student details with the result. Using exception handling process. Here check branch.java, validate roll number.java, student result.java, student main class dot one main class. So already you took the document printout of inner classes, I think. Yes or no? Na? Right. If possible, take it. Find your time and take that inner classes total chapter as one document to print out, so that you can observe bit carefully. Among that, take this program as a printout. Take this program as printout. The reason, you are calculating marks for one student, but you have to calculate the marks for multiple students. Whenever you want to calculate marks for multiple students, the same program we are using in collection framework we are using. Using collection framework, we are calculating marks for multiple students we are going to do. Okay, right? For that, you must understand this program. So take one printout. If not, old copy, new copy. Before changing to exception handling, after changing to exception handling. If not, take this printout and watch it. How try catches came. Right. Now, here, FAQ, define annotation. Define annotation. The tag based information which is added to the programming component interface or class programming component interface, class, method and variable. The tag based information which is added to the programming components like interface, class, method and variable is known as annotation. Is known as annotation. Right. Look here, when you go to one shopping mall and roughly one shirt is hanged there. For that shirt, one tag will be there. By seeing the tag, some information you can get it. Size information, price information, some type of cloth information like this. Here also, for class, we are adding some information. For interface, we are adding some information. For method, we are adding some information. For variable, you can add some information. That only annotation. Annotation means one small tag based information. Tag means attaching. If the tag not there also, program will run. It is not mandatory. As a code writer, we are adding some tag to it. So the tag based information added to the programming component, that may be class or interface. Method. Method means compile. Constructor also will come. Method. Or variable. We call it as annotation. Sir, who reads that information? I am adding one information. Okay. Who is reading it? Understood this point? No. I am adding one information. Who reads it? Compiler will read it. Compiler at compilation stage will read that annotation. That information is passed to compiler. Some annotations will pass information to compiler. Some annotations will pass information to executors. Means execution controls. That's the point. How to represent annotation means at the rate of. We use at the rate of symbol. We use at the rate of symbol to represent annotations. We use at the rate of symbol to represent annotations. We use at the rate of symbol to represent annotations. How to identify annotation means at the rate of symbol will be there. Already attending 11M batch, no? At the rate of web servlet. I used in about 2 programs, last 2 programs. At the rate of web servlet. I used in 11M batch for servlet coding. And here, I not yet explained, but I added to 2 programs what I sent to you. Now, annotation means one information adding to programming component. Who will read this information? These annotations will give information to compiler at compilation stage. These annotations will give information to compiler at compilation stage, or will give information to executors. Executors in execution process. Executors in execution process. Some annotations will pass information to compiler. Some annotations will pass information to executors. In core Java, 2 annotations are popular. Example, one is at the rate of suppress warnings. Suppress warnings. At the rate of override. These 2 you can see part of your core Java. At the rate of suppress warnings. At the rate of override. Now look here. In this program now, whenever I extend from exception here compiler is giving one warning to me. Warning only, not error. The serializable class, student main class, Student main class is a serializable class. Does not declare a static final serial version UID field of type long. It is asking me, student main class comes under serializable class, but you are not declaring one static field. Why? It is asking me a question. Then I ask the compiler, why you are asking this question to me? Then compiler is saying that exception linked to throwable linked to serializable. Serializable is in the top now. But you are not using the features of serializable. You are not performing the feature of serializable. Why? That's the question. Now the developer will say that in this program, I don't want serialization. Close it. I must pass the message to compiler to close it. For that, I'll use one annotation known as suppress. Suppress, English meaning is close. Your dictionary meaning of suppress is close. Or I am forcing to close. That's called suppress. Suppress warnings. Close warnings. That's the meaning. So what warnings? One declaration will come. Close warnings serial. Close warning deprecated. Close warning unchecked. Whatever the warnings you are showing to me, I will write that. See, for that, your other said, click on this yellow mark. Click on it. Here for you option will come. Add at the rate of suppress warning serial to main class. Click it. Now you added. You added to the class or not now? Whenever it is added now, compiler will read this. So developer is asking me to not to show the warning. So I will not show it. Now the message is given to the compiler or not now? How many of you are attending 11 AM batch? Raise your hands. Right. Because you only will not understand annotation. Remaining all people will understand. There. Because I will discuss annotation in the core Java only. There yesterday, first servlet at the rate of web servlet I given. Yes or no na? At the rate of web servlet I written there. At the rate of web servlet is an annotation. In servlet programming gives information to executors. The servlet is available here. It gives a information. The servlet is available there. Then the executor will go there and pick it. So annotation is giving information to executors in servlet programming. In core Java, this annotation is giving information to compiler. Concept. The same thing, see there. Here also. You link it to exception, no? Same question is asking. Click it. Add suppress warning serial. Means suppress warning serial. Close the warning related to serial. That's the concept. The same thing. Click it and add it. You get it. This is suppress warning. So here I'll write the points to you. Override I not used up to now. Make it suppress warning. This annotation will give information to compiler. This annotation will give information to compiler to close the raised warnings. The raised warnings. This annotation will give information to compiler to close the raised warnings. At the rate of override. This annotation will give information to compiler to check the method is overriding method or not. This annotation will give information to compiler to check the method is overriding method or not. Overriding method or not. So I'll ask the compiler to check my method. Compare that method is overriding method or not. The compiler will do the work. In core Java, you cannot find much impact on override. In advanced Java, biggest methods are there, no? Public, void, service, HTTP, servlet request, REQ, servlet response, RES, followed by throws, servlet exception, comma, IO exception. Biggest method is there, no? When the biggest method structures are there, code writers will be confused. To overcome that, they given this concept. You write at the rate of override. Your compiler will check your spellings, whether you return the method correctly or not. And it gives a information to you. That's called at the rate of override. I not used up to now. I'm going to use in the coming programs. Anyway, today I'm going to use in the servlet coding. Right. Now, these are the points about annotation for reading purpose. Now, make a heading. Handling multiple exceptions. Handling multiple exceptions. Handling multiple exceptions. See there, in our program here, to handle multiple exceptions, 1, 2, 3 catch blocks I am writing or not now, right? There are 2 processes to handle multiple exceptions. Make it the following are the 2 processes to handle multiple exceptions. Multiple exceptions. 1. We can handle multiple exceptions by declaring multiple catch blocks. We can handle multiple exceptions by declaring multiple catch blocks to a try block. We can handle multiple exceptions by declaring multiple catch blocks to a try block. Multiple catch blocks to a try block. The syntax. So try. So based on the exceptions, you can write catch block 1 to hold some exception 1. Some message. Catch block exception 2. So like this you can write any number of catch blocks to a try block. In the above program I written no, almost 3 catch blocks I written. Right. Look here. That pattern is an old pattern. This writing multiple catch blocks is an old pattern. before 2011 pattern, that is almost 10 years back pattern. From Java 7 version onwards, we use single catch block to hold multiple exceptions. There's a new feature introduced by Java 7, not 8, Java 7. Java 7 means 2011. Today we are in 2022. So 10 years completed almost. Okay, right. So second model. From Java 7 version onwards. From Java 7 version onwards, we can use single catch block to hold multiple exceptions. From Java 7 version onwards. From Java 7 version onwards, we can use single catch block to hold multiple exceptions. So syntax. Instead of writing two catch blocks, you can write this exception here only, separated with R. Like this, you can declare any number of exceptions. One try block will be there. Exception 1, exception 2, ... This is R. So this symbol we are reading it as R symbol. From Java 7, this syntax is available to you. This feature is available to you. You can use it on demand. See, I'll apply in your program now. Right. See there. In your program now, here one catch block, here one catch block, here one catch block. But message that only, get message. Instead of writing these many, you can write in a single, or you can write it. Instead of writing this, or you can write it. You can write simply OB, you can write and display it OB. Only one catch block or not now? See there. This feature is Java 7 feature. This is Java 7. Single. I will run it. Enter the name now, Raj. Now branch. Now check branch. The message is coming from check branch. Sir, I want to know the exception is coming from which class. I want to know the class name. For that, they given get class method. System.out.println will give a class name to you. ob.getClass. So, object is there means we can know the class name. The class name will be displayed. See there. I am taking Raj here. CSC, not CSC, CS. See there. Invalid branch. The exception is coming from which class now? Check branch, which belongs to test. Class test.check branch. If you want to know from which class the message is, from which class the exception came. In your project, n number of classes will be there, no? You want to know from which class the message is coming means you can print it. Get class method. One method is there. Suppose I entered Raj here. CSC I entered correctly. 1, 2, 3. Now invalid roll number coming from main class. The exception is coming from which class now? Main class. Now Raj. CSE 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. The exception is coming from validate roll number. It is displaying the message or not now. All of you observed this? Right. So finally, from Java 7 version onwards, we had a flexibility of writing single catch block. From today, wherever the possibility is there, you can write it. So why to write these all classes here? These many classes, they will write exception here. Not only real time. Simply will write what now? Exception. Exception is the parent or not now? Right? Simply will write parent class there. Not only in advanced Java we are writing. Parent class will write it. Why to write individually? You can write one name, no? Parent class. Suppose Raj CS. The exception is coming from check branch. Check branch is a child of exception. Yes or no na? So parent holding children. Generalization concept. So instead of writing individual classes, you can write parent class directly. But you are in the core Java, no? You write individually. You should know the process available. When you come to advanced Java, we write only exception, parent name. The point. Okay. Now, define FAQ. Define try with resource. Try with resource statement. Try with resource statement. Try with resource statement. This also Java 7 feature only. Try with resource. Right. Try with resource statement introduced by Java 7 version. Try with resource statement introduced by Java 7 version and in which the resources are declared with try. Try with resource statement introduced by Java 7 version and in which the resources are declared with try. Declared with try. Like this. I'll have to look here. The syntax. Now you know this try catch. You know. Now look here. Don't write 2 minutes. See that. Now resources. Resources means scanner S is equal to new scanner is a resource. IO resource. File resource. DB resource. Like this. So here I must write try resource 1 semicolon resource 2 semicolon dot. You can try with resource. Means resources are declared with try. Now look here. In the try with, suppose here some statements are there. Now, try with resource came by Java 7. Whenever we use try with resource, catch block is not mandatory. Not mandatory means optional. If you want, you can write catch. If you don't want, you can skip the catch. This is a try with. So example now. Example, I can write try scanner S is equal to new scanner of system dot in. I can write it. This is. Sir, what is the advantage of try with resource? Make it write the syntax. That's called try with resource. Right. See there. What is the advantage of try with resource? Advantage is, so daily you are writing one finally block now. Right. Finally block to close the resource. So now no need to write finally block. It is auto closable. The resources which are declared with try are automatically closed after the end of try block. After the end of try block, the resources are automatically closed. Make it advantage. Advantage. The resources which are declared with try are automatically closed. Automatically closed at the end of try block. The resources which are declared with try are automatically closed at the end of try block. In this process, no need to declare finally block. So finally block is not needed. Final block you are using S dot close. No, that is not needed because auto closing will come. Auto closing will come. No need. Look here. I will modify the above program. Here. Already scanner is here or not now? This is scanner. Right. So from here to here, the total code. From here to here, catch block. I'll cut it. Right. Here, I'll write try scanner S is equal to new scanner of system dot in. Now, end of try with resource. Finally block is not needed because scanner is auto closed. Inside this our code will be there. This is try scanner came or not now. Inside this our code will be there. So try with resource only for this. This is Java 7. All of you observe this point or not now? See, finally block not there. So all the code is inside that try with resource. For try with resource, catch block not needed. Not needed means option is there. If you want, you can write it. If not, you can skip it. Error not coming now, right? The program runs normally. This is a syntax introduced by Java 7. So it's coming now, right? So finally, the information to you, the resources you can declare with try. The resources are opened and closed at the end automatically. No need of finally block. All of you got this point, right? See there. Now the same feature, Java 7 means 2011 I am saying, no? Right. 2017, Java 9 came. In Java 9, one small modification happened. Make it. Define enhanced, try with resource statement. Try with resource statement. Enhanced, try with resource statement introduced by Java 9 version. Introduced by Java 9 version, in which the resources are declared outside the try and resource reference variables. Resource reference variables are declared with try. Small modification only. Enhanced try with resource statement introduced by Java 9 version, in which the resources are declared outside the try and the resource reference variables are declared with try. Small change they done it. Like this. Syntax, small modification, they done it. See that the modification is, these resources you must declare outside the try. Here, resource variables. Resource variables you must declare inside. The meaning, the scanner declaration outside, but variable inside. This is a syntax. Small change they done. Why that change means, if you write more code with try with resource, clumsy will be there. To overcome that, in Java 9, they asked to declare only variables with try. It is auto closable. Right. See there, I'll modify here. In the program, instead of declaring the scanner here, we are declaring outside. Here, we are writing yes here. All of you observe this. Now this is 7 or 9 or 9. 8 they concentrated on lambdas. 9 small feature changes there. Not much changes. Up to 8 only much changes. There are not small change. So run it, we'll get the answer. Getting to know? Right. So this is the modification. Okay, right. I'll add this code as it is. So read it and come. Tomorrow first 10-15 minutes revision. 1 or 2 FAQ questions are there. I'll make it. And I'll close exception handling. And tomorrow I'll close object-oriented features and I'll enter into polymorphism. Sunday class is there. I said no. Class is from 8 o'clock to 11. 8 to 11. Offline, online, both modes. Who are interested, come offline. Who are interested, come online. But I'm available here by 8 to 11. Got it? Right. Right. Take a break. Sunday that is. Tomorrow's class is continuation. Tomorrow, revision. Today you take that printout and watch it once, right? Any doubt is there, you can ask by tomorrow to me because complicated code is there. Suddenly, the old program I changed it to try catch. I not changed the logic. I changed the pattern of presentation. I changed it that you watch more than once. Java 9, up to Java 9 only, updation happened in the try catches. 10, 11, 12, 13, ... they not touched your try catches. So try catches touched up to Java 9 only. So try catch means updated. Exception handling updated. Up to Java 18 you updated. Got it right? So take a break, read the notes and come. Tomorrow revision, conclusion and one assignment. Right. Thank you very much for today.